what time is it where you live?
2:30.
2:30. Oh, yes, 2:30. And hi, Marco. How are you?
Hi, hello, Christina. Long time no see.
I know.
Yeah,
Nice to see you today.
good to see you again.
And Marco, are you at work now?
Yeah, I'm at work.
Yes. Yes. How's work going so far?
Yeah, it's the last day of night shift, and then tomorrow,
Oh,
the day after tomorrow, I'll change the day shift. So maybe I won't get this
wow.
hearing. Yeah.
Are you happy about changing to day shift?
Just also it's not quite any discharge for me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I
I
can
see.
take so much time to learn English, to take the English class.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
would be good.
yeah.
Wonderful. And Xiaohai. Hi, Xiaohai.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hi. Hi, how are you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
And Xiaohai, I think did we have class together before? I'm not sure. Maybe one
Oh,
time.
yeah,
Xiao,
yeah, yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah, it says one time. Yes. And Xiaohai, did you do something fun today or interesting?
Oh, in the morning I go park exercise and come back. I have a
Oh,
breakfast and have my breakfast. Now I learn English. Now I live in California.
where?
Now I live
Oh,
in
California.
so
Maybe.
this morning it is
Oh,
11:30 a.m.
11:30 a.m.
Hmm.
Yes. You are on the West Coast. Actually, I don't think we had class together before. I think that's a mistake. Xiaohai, what city
Sorry,
do you live in?
I live in the uh, San Francisco,
Oh,
Bay
San
Area,
Francisco.
Sunnyvale,
Cool.
Sunnyvale.
I love
Sun.
San Francisco.
Where are you from? Teacher? Where are you from?
I'm from Seattle. I'm from Seattle.
Seattle. Yeah, Seattle is
Yes, yes.
Seattle is morning. Some as me means our city. Yeah,
Yeah. Yes. Now I live in Canada, but
Canada.
my family all lives in Seattle.
Next
Hmm.
next
Yes.
next week,
And
we go into visit Canada, Banff National Park,
oh yes, yes.
Vancouver.
Yes. Do you
Next,
have a
next,
do you have
next
a
week.
baby? Do you have a baby?
I have one son, but now he working in California now.
Ah.
I am old man.
Oh,
I
I
am
see.
retired.
Oh,
I
oh, you're an
am
old man. Okay.
yeah.
Is that your grandson? Do I hear your
No,
grandson?
no, no. My son he
Grandson?
don't married. He still he don't married.
Oh,
So I don't
oh,
get.
oh, I hear a baby.
I hope I have the great son, great baby.
Yeah, that would be very great. Okay, well, nice to have class with you all today. And Shohai, I hear it's a little noisy. Not the baby, but I hear some noise. So let's get started. Today we are talking about the state of Virginia. Has has anyone been to Virginia before in the USA?
Oh, I have been the
Derek?
no, but I
No?
have been the
You
Washington D.C. near the Virginia.
Oh,
Washington D.
Washington DC. Yes,
Yeah, near
that's
the
quite close.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a close.
Yes. I don't think I went to Virginia before, but it's a very small state. It's called the Mountain State. So let's take a look here at the vocabulary words. Excuse me, vocabulary words. And I will have everyone repeat after me, please. Indulge,
Indulge,
Indulge.
buff,
buff,
Buff.
heaps,
Hips.
hips,
Heaps.
Hips.
brunch,
Brunch.
Brunch.
plunge,
Brunch.
panoramas,
Panoramas.
Panoramas.
panoramas. No.
maybe, yeah, I say panorama, but maybe some people say panorama. I don't know. And idyllic,
Idyllic.
Idyllic,
memorabilia,
memorabilia,
Memorabilia. Memorabilia.
Very good. Okay, and Derek, can you read the first two in the definitions, please?
Sure, indulge, to allow oneself to enjoy the pleasure of something. We indulged in Sundays. Above, a person who is enthusiastically interested in and very knowledgeable about a particular subject.
Good. Particular.
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 And Marco, can you read the next two?
Yeah, hips very much or lot of something, brunch, a meal that combines breakfast and lunch, eaten late in the morning.
Very good. And Shanghai, can you read the last three?
Panoramas. Landscapes.
Panoramas.
Panoramas. Landscapes. Scans. Views. Idyllic. Peaceful. Beautiful. Memorabilia. Object. Associated.
Objects.
Object associated with a famous person or event, especially considered as collector's items or a part of history.
Very good. Okay, are there any questions about these words?
No question.
No questions.
No questions? Okay. So buff. So here it is a noun. So you can be like a wine buff or a history buff. My husband, he studies history. So he is a history buff. Buff can also be an adjective. So when it's an adjective, it has a different meaning.
Buff.
So it means to be muscular, to have muscles. Buff.
Buff.
I am not very buff. I don't have big muscles. Okay, and panoramas. So usually when we think of panoramas, I think of a photo. A photo where you can see much of the landscape. So like in this photo, you can really have a beautiful view. So on your phone, maybe you have, for me in English, I have a setting where I can take a panorama. So it's like, ooh, to take a long photo of the whole landscape. Yes. Okay. And memorabilia. So my dad really likes the baseball team, the New York Yankees. So he has a lot of Yankee memorabilia in his home. All right. So Marco, what place? Yes.
Just a cultural question. Why
yes,
the Yankee is so popular in America? You know, when I
Well, that
watch
is
some American
yes,
TV series,
yeah,
they always, when they mention about the baseball, they always what's called mention about Yankee. It's
yes,
just
yes.
because they
That
have really good records. They broke several records. Or what kind of reason
yes.
why it's so popular?
Well, I don't have a great answer for that. Maybe my dad would be better at answering that because for me, I'm
Mm,
not a very big sports fan. So for me, I think it's a
mm,
little strange. Why somebody who never lived in New York loves the
mm.
Yankees so much, I don't understand. But
Okay.
I think that, yeah, it's just a cultural phenomenon. So many people like it, so it
Mm,
attracts attention. They were, the first really popular baseball
mm.
team. So
It's
I
just
don't
because
know.
their
They just have a
clothes, the style of
close.
their
Is that what you
clothes
sorry?
is so attractive. The
Um,
clothes, their uniform.
well, I do think that their uniforms are quite nice. Yes, I think they have a very rich history. They're very
Mm,
classic. New York, everyone kind of, not everyone, but so many people really love New York,
yeah,
um, even if they've only been there one time. So it's kind of a special, they have a special attachment to this city.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. So hopefully that kind of answered your question. All right. And Marco, what kind of activities do you like to indulge in while vacationing?
I usually indulge in sunbed when I get when I vacation a vacation.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You indulge in a Sunday? Is that what you said?
sunbed is just lie on the bench and nearby
Oh,
the beach.
sunbathing.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes,
yeah.
yes. Sunbathe. Yes. Yeah, me too. I like to sunbathe. And Derek, have you ever visited any cities in the USA?
No, I haven't been to USA so far.
No?
But
Would you
well,
like to go?
USA is always on my bucket list. Yes, I want to
Yeah.
travel to USA
And if you
for
could
sure.
go to one US city, where would you like to go to?
Los Angeles,
Los
very modern
Angeles.
city.
Why?
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
but
very modern. It is nice.
yeah, I just watch a lot of American movie series. Well, I think the most what's called uh, popular city mentioned on those movies series is Los Angeles. So yeah,
Hmm.
probably I want to travel there to explore why it's so popular, why it's so many people wanting to go travel there.
Hmm. Yes. And Shanghai, have you been to Los Angeles?
Yeah, I have two
Yes. Did you
times.
like Los Angeles?
Yeah, I have visited
What
Los
did you say?
Angeles two times. Two times.
4 times. Oh, wow. That's a lot.
Two times.
And
Yeah,
two. Oh, two, two.
two times.
Sorry. It's a little hard to hear. And Shanghai, do you like Los Angeles very much?
Yeah, Los Angeles is very
Yeah.
beautiful. And I visited the
Hmm.
Getty Center, Getty Center, the music,
What is it?
Getty Center,
Oh, the music.
and Hollywood,
I
and
don't know. I don't know. Hmm. I don't know very much about Los Angeles. Sorry. I only went there one time.
uh,
And Marco, are you a history buff?
I'm not a history, but because I had a history, yeah, and a mathematics, it's boring.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, very cool. Yeah. Well, I like math, but to me, history can be a little boring.
Mhm.
All right. So let's continue here. And Derek, will you read the preface, please?
Sure. Preface. Virginia is a state that offers many reasons to visit. There are numerous beaches, both big and small, for some fun in the sun. If you enjoy viewing beautiful landscapes, this state has 2,500 miles of scenic drives. Virginia is also very family-friendly, offering thrills at amusement parks, hikes through the forest, and water parks to cool off from the summer heat. Wine lovers travel to Virginia for the wineries located statewide, many of which host wine festivals and dinners. Lastly, Virginia is an icon of American history, which makes it history buffs heaven. Let's visit this stunning state and find out what it has to offer. Enjoy the lesson.
Okay, very good. So I didn't know Virginia had so much to offer. I'm curious. Maybe I can go there sometime. Okay, and Marco, will you read here about the location?
Okay, location. The site of Virginia is located on the east coast of the United States of America. Virginia is surrounded by West Virginia to the northwest, the District of Columbia and Maryland to the east and north, the Atlantic Ocean to the east, Tennessee and North Carolina to the south, and by Kentucky to the west. Virginia covers a total area of 42,775.2 square miles, 110,684.67
Kilometers square?
kilometers square, which include 3,180.13 square miles, 8,232.5 kilometers square of water, making it of 35 biggest state in terms of area.
Very good. 35th. And okay, so these states, I don't really expect you to know all the states in America, but for some reason people say Maryland instead of Maryland. So Maryland, North Carolina, and Kentucky. So I've never been to any of these states, but they seem quite beautiful. Xiaohai, have you been to the East Coast before?
Yeah. Yeah, this month.
Yes.
Yeah.
This
month, the Independence Day holiday, my wife, my son, and I visited Washington D.C., Boston, Maine.
Oh, very nice.
And
what state was your favorite?
And 3 years ago, we visited New York City. New York State.
Oh, very cool. Very nice. And did you like Washington, D.C.?
Yeah, Washington, D.C. have many million. Have many million.
Yes.
and the free, and the free.
Cool.
The mutant is all
And
are
free?
free. Don't pay
Wow.
money. You don't
Wow,
pay
that's so
money.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better. I need to go. I need to learn about my country's history. And Derek, can you read here about A Child's Paradise?
Sure, A Child's Paradise. Virginia offers heaps of exciting things for children to do. There are age-appropriate activities for everyone. Uh, bush, bush,
Busch
bush,
Gardens.
bush gardens in Williamsburg has dozens of exciting rides and attractions, several main stage shows, and a dreamlike children's area. Dinosaurland is a place where the prehistoric
Prehistoric.
prehis- prehistoric creatures have been recreated to escape and spread across swamps and tropical landscapes to make it a real-life journey through the past. This is even fine for toddlers and children up to age 12 at the Children's Museum in Richmond. The children get to touch everything and they learn through the interactive activities offered to them.
Very good. And Derek, do you know this word swamp? Do you know what a swamp is?
Swamp.
Like shrimp? No?
It's not, no, it's not like a shrimp. It's a place where it's you have maybe some plants and it's very, very humid. And no, not a lot of people. It's like a very humid place. Maybe you can see some alligators there.
Oh.
And yeah, alligators like to live in swamps.
Swamp.
So it's like a place where plants are growing kind of out of the water and it's very humid.
Okay. Under the water.
No, the swamp, is just how to explain? No, it's a place that not under the water, but so the definition is low-lying ground that is not built on, where perhaps it's easy to flood. So you have some plants, but the water level is very high.
Okay.
Yeah. And there are like lots of alligators and trees and bugs living in the swamp. So in Florida, there are lots of swamps because it's very humid. And where else? Like in Southeast Asia, in Thailand and Indonesia, there are lots of swamps. Derek, do you have any children?
No, I don't have any children.
No. Marco, I can't remember. Do you have children?
No, I don't have children.
No?
Yeah.
Okay. No. All right. Well, then I think we will skip that. Oh, we have another question. It says, if you don't have children, Derek, what are some fun things that you remember doing as a child when you took a family trip?
Family trip. When I was on a family trip, I couldn't decide what I would do and what would not because it's all the decision made by my parents. So I just went with them to different tourist attractions. Yeah, it's all I remember. So it's all the fun that I had with them.
All the fun memories.
Yeah.
Marco, did you ever go camping as a child?
No, but I go to camping when I as a freshman in the United States. Yeah,
Oh,
camping. Yeah.
oh, cool. And where did you go camping?
Uh,
What state was that?
yeah, we just choose a hotel and then far away from a city, and we just play a game, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and have some activity. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. That sounds fun. Okay, and Marco, please read this page.
yeah. Virginia and Sandbridge Beach are some of the most beautiful beach in the state. Whether you enjoy sunbathing, water skiing, jet skiing, or swimming, this is the place to reach for some fun in the sun. One of the beach has a pier where you can enjoy brunch overlooking the lovely ocean. If you just want to relax, you can take a stroll along the sandy beaches, or walk along the pier at night and admire the moon gleaming over the water. These beaches attract thousands of tourists yearly, and it's definitely a place you never forget visiting.
Very good. And this word here is pier. Pier.
Pier.
Yes. So sometimes the beaches will have a beautiful pier. You might see some people fishing off of the pier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Marco, what are some of the popular beaches where you live? Are there nice beaches in Macau?
Yeah, there are only one beach in Macau called Black Sand Beach. Black Sand Beach. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just the only one, but it's not so good. The quality is not so good, and then nobody swimming there.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, really? Why not?
just a little people because the thing is because the wave is too strong and
I
it's a
see.
little bit dangerous. Yeah.
A little dangerous. And Marco, instead of saying little people, you can just say few people. Few people
people.
go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People
When I think of little people, I think of like short people. Yes. But good job. And Shanghai,
Oh.
are there good beaches in San Francisco?
Yeah, San Francisco have the big, beautiful
Yes.
beach. But in China have a many beautiful beach. Except the Hainan, Sanya,
Yes.
Jialongwan. Very beautiful
Oh yeah,
beach.
Hainan.
Yeah, Hainan.
I want to go to Hainan.
Yeah, the Sanya. Yeah. Very beautiful.
Oh, Sanya, I didn't go there.
Yeah.
I like Golden Gate Park.
Oh.
Golden Gate Park is so beautiful in California. I love it.
Yeah.
And Shanghai, can you read this page?
Okay. If taking broad type is your preference, can get ready from a remarkable ride. The Broadridge Parkway is one of the most popular roads in Virginia. This tranquil driver will expose you and your family to fabulous long-range panoramas and close-up views of the Hugh Mountains and the idyllic scenery of the
Appalachian.
Appalachian Highlands. Along the way, you will see an assortment of plants and animals as the parkway spread from 469 miles. This is the perfect opportunity to enjoy this region and everything it has to offer. Camping, hiking, and natural walk, and just a few. Enjoying the outdoors here will prove to be a great experience.
Very good. Okay, Xiaohai, can you say this word preference
Preference.
at the top?
Preference. Preference.
And offer.
Offer.
Nature.
Nature.
And prove.
Food.
Very good. Xiaohai, did you ever take a road trip
Yeah.
before?
Yeah. You now in California.
Where did you go?
You now in California, very family. Number one high California. Number one high.
Oh, yes, I know.
Number one high.
Yeah, it's so
Wow,
beautiful. I love it.
You can see the
Yeah.
Pacific Ocean seascape. Very beautiful. From the San Francisco
Yes.
to Los Angeles. Los Angeles.
Yes. Yeah, that's a very beautiful drive.
Yeah.
I love that. Yes. And are there any questions so far?
No
questions?
question.
Okay. Derek, will you read here about wine?
Wine everywhere. The state of Virginia has 180 wineries throughout the state. They host many wine festivals during the year. Many have tasting rooms in their wineries and offer a variety of wines. Whether your preference is red or white, you are sure to find it here. Wine lovers can really enjoy this state.
Very good. And repeat this word. Preference. Preference.
Preference.
Yes. Derek, do you drink wine?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
When I have
And
to.
do you, when you have to? Oh,
Yeah.
you should enjoy it if you do. So you don't enjoy drinking wine?
Yeah.
To be honest, I prefer drinking whiskey instead of wine.
Oh, I see. That's a lot stronger. And if you had to choose wine, if you had to drink wine, would you prefer red wine or white wine? Or rosé? Rosé is the pink one.
Red wine, I think.
Yeah. I like wine, but I don't drink it very often.
Rocks. Yeah.
It's not good. Some
Me
people say it's
too.
okay to drink it, but I don't like to drink too much alcohol.
Because
And what about, yes, Derek? You want to say something?
the reason why I prefer drinking whiskey instead of white wine is just because when I drink too much white wine, I may get drunk of drinking too much white wine, and the day after I have a pain in my hand,
Yes.
like a hangover.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. A
So,
hangover.
but for drinking, but whiskey doesn't have that kind of effect. Doesn't have really strong
Really?
hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not true for me. You are very lucky. Yeah, I can't drink whiskey because even after one shot, I will have a bad hangover. All right. And Marco, will you continue, please?
Okay. Virginia is one of the 13 original colonies and was the first part of the country to be permanently settled by the English, which months later became the capital of the Confederacy during the Civil War. It is also the home state of George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and other founding fathers. A total of 8 U.S. presidents were from this state. Further, more than half the conflict battle were fought in Virginia. If you love history, this state has dozens of museums full of historical memorabilia, documents, and sites.
Okay, very good. So yes, so this is a little bit about America's history. So the Civil War was the war that was the South against the North. So the South was called the Confederacy.
Yeah.
They wanted slaves. And then the North is called the Union, and they wanted to abolish slavery and, join all the states together. So there was a lot of different historical events that took place in Virginia. All right. And Marco, do you enjoy learning about the history of the different places you visit?
But yes, before I go to the destination, I will search some history about the country before I go there, because I think it can be fun, some interesting culture based on the history. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think that's a really great thing to do. I also think it's respectful, right? Respectful of the culture, and you can see some different historic sites there.
Yeah.
To broaden your knowledge. All right. And now let's go into the vocabulary matching. Let's see. So Xiaohai, you can do the first 2, Derek the next 2, and Marco the last 3.
Okay.
Can you find the definition of indulge? Oh, sorry.
One.
Okay, Xiaohai.
One must see.
Yes, number 1.
Number 1, see.
See, very good.
But
To allow oneself to enjoy the pleasure.
D.
Very good. All right, buff. Yes, a person who is enthusiastically interested in and very knowledgeable about a particular subject. All right. And Derek, can you do the next 2? You can read the words and the definitions, please.
Yeah, heaps, very much, lots of something. Brunch, a meal that combines breakfast and lunch, eaten late in the. I cannot roll down, so I think it's in the morning.
Yeah, a meal that combines breakfast and lunch, eaten late in the morning. Yes. And Marco.
Panorama, landscapes in fields, idyllic. Peacefully beautiful, memorabilia, objects associated with famous people or events, especially considered collector's items or part of history.
Very good. Okay. And now I'll have you fill in the blank. Xiaohai, can you do number 1? Read the whole sentence, please.
We decided to have a branch at a new restaurant.
Very good. Oh, sorry, I meant to send Xiaohai a star. Okay. And number 2?
Uh,
The panorama.
Sorry. Yeah, Derek, you can do number 2.
Yeah, the panoramas at the beach was nice. We could see shoreline.
The shoreline. Very good.
And shoreline. Yeah.
And Marco, number 3?
My friend is entertainment tour. Buff. He know
Buff.
everything about the stuff.
Very good. He knows everything. Perfect. And Marco, number 4.
My collection of.
Oh, sorry. Xiaohai. Xiaohai.
my collection of
Sorry.
memorabilia.
Yes.
Memorabilia.
Can you read all the sentence?
My collection of memorabilia includes a godfather clock.
Very good.
Includes.
Yes. So, yeah, a grandfather clock is just a really big,
very old,
really tall clock. Yes. And Derek, number 5.
Even though I'm on a diet, I like to indulge in chocolate sometimes.
Good. Marco, 6.
The Bahamas is full of idyllic places to relax.
Very good. And there's a small mistake. So instead of the Bahamas it should be the Bahamas are, because they are a group of islands.
Yeah.
And next one, Xiaohai, number 7.
They were ships of people waiting to get into the ocean.
Very good. Okay, great job using all of the vocabulary words. And Derek, would you like to visit Virginia now that you've learned a little bit about it?
Yeah, sure. And if I have time after I visit Los Angeles or Washington, D.C., then probably I will travel to Virginia, where I can enjoy drinking different wines, different alcohol.
Some whiskey.
Probably I'll go to what's called a dinosaur park. Try to get the idea of how that place looks like.
Yes, you should do that. And we are we are done with class today, but I encourage you to do these last activities maybe on your own. So use some vocabulary words to describe Virginia, or maybe a place that you visited before. You can take some notes and write a few sentences. And think about what your ideal vacation would be like. All right. Are there any questions or comments about today's class?
No question, thank you.
No questions.
No questions.
Okay, well, it's nice to have you all in class today. Marco, I'll see you in an hour.
Yes. See you later.
See everyone else later.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.